Here we have a pre-owned 2009 Nissan Frontier. Now this crew cab Frontier comes in the LE trim level in super black. And then we have graphite cloth interior. The powertrain consists of a 4-liter naturally aspirated 6-cylinder engine. That's made it to a 5-speed automatic transmission. That gives us 261 horsepower, 281 pound-feet of torque. As we come around to the front end here, we have our halogen headlamps, halogen fog lights. This one's just in great shape, I think. This one only has around 97,000 miles. And we just have a few rock chips here, but nothing that's really showing up to the naked eye. Just a really nice looking truck. And just like, literally I'm having a nitpick here. Just a little scratch there. Again, it's a 15, 16-year-old truck with this kind of miles. And it's just held up super nicely, I think. Over here to these wheels, I think they're absolutely stunning. We have these 18-inch aluminum wheels. And for the Frontier, I just think that's a pretty premium wheel. Just the overall look of it. And I just like how this one's spec'd out. We have the running boards here. We have the roof rack with the crossbars there. And then over here to the door panel, power door lock controls, rear window lock. And then we have a one-touch down driver's side window, just regular power windows for the other 3 doors. Bottle holder there, mat pocket. Power mirror controls are here, pick a side or offset in the middle, and you can adjust that way. And then to pop the hood, right there. And then we have a manual tilt steering wheel. Just pull up there and then we can pull it up or down. And here we have an 8-way power driver's seat. And not too much going on here in terms of wear. You just have a little tear there, but for the most part, just super good shape. But I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So let's see how this leg room is. So pretty impressed by this legroom, I will say. I'm sitting in like the newer Chevy Colorados and newer Tacomas, and I feel like this has more space in the back of this 09 Frontier than those do. But I think a lot of it has to do with just look how this seat is set up. Just so skinny in the middle there, and then it allows you to have this much more room. And then I think that might be the lumbar support there, or the bolsters, excuse me. I'll have to double check that and let you know. Haven't seen that in a long time. But seat back pocket on the left side, pull this down, bottle holders are there. And I like that we have the grab handle on this side. We could probably hang 2 plastic hangers or several metal hangers on that hook there. Let's go ahead and step out here. And then you can also hit that latch there, and then that seat folds up and you have little cargo netted trays in there if you want to hide something down there. Gas cap here. And again, this truck has been kept in pretty great shape. And I want to give a huge shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for letting me review this today. If you're interested in the truck itself, I'll leave a link below in the description. But nice spray on bed liner. And then we have cargo rails there. And then our tow hitch is down below. And then the spare is right there. And then to the front passenger seat. Seat back can be controlled there. And then seat bottom can be controlled there, with this one being manual. And then we have our center console cubby space. Owner's manuals are still in this one. And we also have the window sticker here, the original window sticker. So I'm gonna go over there. Y'all can pause anywhere you need to if you wanna take a closer look. And I said those wheels were aluminum, those are alloy. So I apologize for that, just wanna specify that for anybody who's necessarily curious about that. So we'll put that back in there. And then we also have a top storage tray as well. But that makes sense. Again, I just love those wheels. They look super nice. I can get this latch here. It's heavy. But there's that 4-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine. And I just like how that looks in the engine bay. Just super cool. A very neat and sophisticated look, I think. That hood's super heavy though. Been saying super a lot. I'm gonna try and chill on that. But let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. There's the horn sound there. Leather wrap steering wheel. Pretty good shape. Turn the AC down a little bit. The vents are kind of loud here. But over here to the radio, we do have AM, FM, CD drive as well. There's the eject button for that. And then we have volume knob. We can turn that up or down there. And then we can also just turn the whole audio off by clicking there. And then we have our presets right in here. Now down here, we can control the fan direction. Defrosters are here. And then we have the temperature, excuse me, we can adjust here. We can click for max AC. We can adjust the fan speed there and then toggle the AC on or off there. Hazards are here. And then we have a 12 volt right there. Pretty good pocket to put your phone there. And then for the shifter, just pull down reverse, neutral, drive, 3, 2, 1. And then I believe that's the overdrive that we can toggle off there. There's the parking brake, center console cubby space. And I like how they set this up because you could maybe put like a money clip or a couple cards here or driver's license, and you can put a few coins there. There's a view of the back seat. Sunglasses holder. And then vanity mirror. We do have a light there, which is nice. I wasn't expecting that. I think that volume came up. I'm gonna tilt this thing back down if I can. It's kind of hard to do without holding. Yeah, just bear with me. There we go. So I can see behind here now, headlamp controls. We do have automatic headlights, which is pretty impressive, I think, for a 2009. Fog light toggles there. And then high beams, you can flash the high beams there. And then over here, we have the windshield wiper control. So one time off, intermittent low, high. We can adjust the intermittent here and then push up here for the front wiper fluid. And then for the cruise control, turn that on or off and then adjust the speed there. You'll have a little green indicator when the cruise is on. And then over here, we can go through the trip meter as well as a few other interesting facts, like this has been averaging 19.1 miles per gallon, which I find pretty impressive. Trip A, and then distance to empty, average speed. So I appreciate that. And then there's the key in the ignition. Here's the fob there. But next, let's go ahead and take this 2009 Nissan Frontier LE out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this Frontier, this V6 has quite a bit of pull to it. Very strong motor, I think. And as I'm looking in the rearview mirror, I forgot to mention the universal garage door transmitters right here. So it's nice to have that on a pickup truck like this as well. So we're gonna give some throttle here. Yeah, very strong engine there. So as the sun goes down, I'm trying to keep this visor kind of over here to my left because that's where I get a lot of glare. So I apologize for that. Let's floor it again. Yeah, just really strong, a very strong engine. That's all I can say about that. Very impressive. And another thing I like about this is it doesn't feel like it skipped a beat. Now this is again, an almost 15-year-old truck, excuse me. And it has a lot of life left in it, it seems like. Especially with just the condition it's in. You have the 5-speed automatic. You have the V6. Just a nice powertrain, I think. And the ride quality is pretty good. Not too much wind noise here. It's just, I'm just thoroughly impressed with this truck so far. I'm gonna put the visor back because I'm gonna have the sun shining in my face again, so excuse me ahead of time. And the brakes feel good in this truck still. This has been taken care of. Now, I think if you're looking for a mid-sized truck with a decent amount of power, I mean, this powertrain I think is very impressive. And then it also has pretty good space just overall. For a mid-sized truck, I think this is one of the best ways to do it. But I mean, I love this 4-liter V6. I love the simple 5-speed automatic. And I can't get over the ride quality of this truck for it to have these 18-inch alloy wheels. Just the stature that it holds as a pickup truck, I'm just impressed. As a small pickup truck, let me put it that way. I'm impressed with how good the ride quality is. And the steering feel, I like that. Now, the only thing for me that it's missing is an aftermarket backup camera and aftermarket CarPlay system. I highly recommend CarPuride. That's what I have I have an 04 Tundra, and that's the wireless CarPlay system that I used, and it's been a pretty good system. I had it for about a year or so, but I have a video of that on my channel if you want to check that out. If you get something like this and you still want to have those modern features of Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, definitely make sure you take a look at that. But other than that, I mean, you saw the fuel economy. This thing has averaged 19 miles per gallon. The EPA rates it at 15 city, 20 highway, so it's pretty impressive for an average. And again, this just has so much life, I feel, left in it. Yeah, I could see myself driving this thing if I needed to. But pretty impressive used truck, I think, again, especially for the age. And this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2009 Nissan Frontier in the LE trim level.